Hi, everyone. I wanted to wrap up week 5 that we finished earlier in the week as we transition this week to the writer's workshop and in subsequent weeks going into the 6+1 characteristics of good writing. I know that in the VoiceThreads this week we had engaging discussions with one another. Two of them in particular caught my eye that I wanted to draw your attention to. One, that Billy and Dylan, Lindsay, Daisy, and others were talking about in terms of the connections between mathematics and literacy, or language, that is. And it's funny how many of those same subject areas that challenge us in our earlier years are actually ones that we end up gravitating towards, much like it was for literacy for me. And I think it was Lindsay who mentioned that she really struggled with mathematics early on, and now she's a mathematics tutor. And I think that relationship in terms of math and language was really addressed earlier in the week, too, when I taught New York City Teacher Fellows in Manhattan. And one of the mathematics high school teachers said that he felt that what mathematics teachers often get wrong is that they don't teach mathematics as a language. And I think that really underscores the point that many of you were talking about this week. The second conversation that really caught my eye was when Michelle posted about how she'd had several interactions and experiences in trying to learn what close reading really represented, but never really fully understood it until she tried to do it in her own classroom. And I know she had her students wear different sets of glasses to look at readings for the first time versus the second time, so that they would literally have different lenses with which to view the text. And I think that's an explicit way to really get that idea across to students who sometimes struggle with the idea of why do we reread and when do we, and what sort of things are we looking for in those additional readings besides the first. Because we know if you just were to reread the same thing 3 or 4 times, looking at it the same way, that could actually take away from one's motivation to read. So I encourage you to continue these discussions as we do a discussion board this week instead of a voice thread. Look at each other's posts and really see what are characteristics of good writing as we move forward this semester. I wish you all the best the rest of this week, and take care.